What's up, Warriors? I was just grooving. How can you not? How can you not like the vibe, like the music? How can you not? It's almost time ready. It's almost time for another episode. I kind of want to go back and do another 5 minutes. Oh man, it's been a while, but we're back. We're back. So before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you share this on any platform that you may be on: Facebook, Twitter, IG, TikTok. Share. Help me grow. I can't grow unless you help me, unless you get the word out about what we're doing, about the things that we're learning, about the things that we're encouraging people to do. I need your help. So help me get there. All right, so let's get into the show. Welcome back to another episode. Welcome to the Warriors Vision podcast. How you guys doing? Oh, where is my... Don't know what's going on with that, but bam. Welcome to another episode on the Warriors Vision, the podcast. This podcast is brought to you by the Warriors Collection Network. If you're watching this on the YouTube, if you found this, you came across this, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you turn on that notification. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Do all those good things to help us reach more people. Because the system doesn't like if you're promoting anything good. Anything that might be strengthening the people, empowering the people. So let's get the word out about this podcast. How you guys doing? I'm feeling good. As you can see, I'm feeling good. It is the season, right? It is the season, many would say. As you see there in the title, episode 7. You know what? I was supposed to do 2 episodes last week. And again, just busy. So that's a good thing, right? Busy. Been making some connections, been having a lot of meetings. We got some things cooking up. Right? We got some things cooking up, and patience and consistency. But with that word consistency, I think I've been pretty consistent with these episodes. I've been doing what I need to do, and it just hasn't been, I haven't dropped an episode just because I haven't dropped an episode. I've been doing things and getting things in order, right? So that's a good thing, right? Yeah. But as you see there, episode 7, family traditions. 'Tis the season, right? Let's talk about it. Where do we want to start? 2020, right? Everything. If you catching it, if you're understanding when the warrior woke up, when the warrior became more of a warrior, right? 2020 is the reason for a lot of it, right? We just did Thanksgiving, and the way we did Thanksgiving, well, let's just go back and then we'll lead into all of that. But in 2020, me and my family, my wife and my wife, we was researching a bunch of stuff and finding out different things, and what people would say today is being woke or being red pilled. And we realized after watching things and just watching how society played out, a lot of it was money driven, or no real value in it, right? In today's society, we have so many holidays. We have so many things that we are celebrating, and we really put no weight into what we are celebrating because it's more of a discount season, right? Thanksgiving gets overshadowed by Black Friday. The need to go out and buy more stuff when that time is supposed to be about being thankful and grateful for what you do have. But somehow it has been overshadowed by Black Friday and Cyber Monday, right? So that's covering up what the holiday is supposed to be about. I got to get that sale. Let's hurry up and eat, and let's get out there to the sales. We did Black Friday, I think, one time, and I hated it. I hated it. It was so many people, so many rude people. And it was crazy because, again, this is supposed to be a holiday. It's supposed to be a time where you're thankful, you're reflecting off the year that you've had, and, being thankful for where you're at right now in this year. And to see people fighting and shoving and attacking each other over electronics or Tupperware. People love that Tupperware. When that stuff goes on sale, you better hide your kids. Put your wife real close and hold her tight because it gets real over Tupperware. TVs. Now these TVs are worth what 25 cents now. TVs used to cost a lot of money. Now they're basically giving them away at the prices that they're marking them down to. It's insane. We didn't like that. I didn't like that. And when 2020 came, we did research and we looked into things and we were just paying attention to things and seeing where everything was going. We had a conversation and said, you know what? Let's do our own thing. And it made me think about a time where my mom, she had her own little twist to Thanksgiving. When Thanksgiving came, she would get us all one gift, just one, and most of the time it was something that we needed, and we didn't even know that she was doing it, but she would get us a gift, and boom, 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 and it was something small. It was something maybe a sweater. It would be something, right? But the whole point is to be thankful that you just received that, right? So I was like, I remember that, and that was fun. It was different. No one else. I've never heard anyone else doing that, and it wasn't expected. And she told us, she said, we should do things. We should create our own family traditions. She told me, my brother, and my sister, we should create our own family traditions, our own rituals, our own things. We should do our own thing. We don't have to follow what everyone else is doing. And that stuck with me as I got older. And when 2020 happened, it all made sense. I was like, I don't want to do what everyone else is doing because it seems like there's no value in what the actual day is supposed to be. Everyone else is out there spending money. We got people working every day of their lives to have one day off to get back to work to make sure that sale. I didn't want to be with that no more. I wanted to break away from that. So me and my wife, we created a thing. Well, not created, but we did a little spinoff of Thanksgiving, right? So what we do is on Thanksgiving, we do our Thanksgiving meal, and we give gifts. It's not. I think we have a limit of $20 or something like that, and just a little gift giving. Nothing major. Just here you go, here you go. Being thankful, reflecting on the year, right? And then we took it a step further. Our tree. We left the tree up instead of taking the tree down. And instead of calling it a Christmas tree, we called it our seasonal tree. And I'm like, why not? Why not leave it up? People's like, no, you got to take that down. Christmas is gone. You got to take that down. Get rid of it. It can't be up. Why? First, first off, it looks good in the living room. You can decorate it to each season or to each whatever holiday or whatever you want to do for the year. You can change it up. What we do is we change it up for the seasons, and it complements the living room. We also are changing up the living room, and it doesn't have to be something drastic. You can do these things with creating things. We had our son doing little arts and crafts. It made it fun. You can up change everything you're doing. You don't have to follow the rules of what man or what whoever created these holidays and they're telling you to do. Create your own family traditions or add on to what you're already doing. Make it special, make it unique to your family. So we got our tree. Our tree has been up since actually because we moved into that one house. Our tree has been up since we moved in, has been up the whole time. The whole time. And we've changed it throughout the seasons. Um, and it's been nice. It's been nice. It's been nice to look at. Fall season was well, it's still fall here, but we switched it up to the winter, to a winter thing. But we had pumpkins. We sculpted some pumpkins out of Mod Podge, right? And we painted those up, put those underneath the tree. Had fall leaves and all of that. It was fun. It was fun. It was something different. It added more to. It added something to our family. It was just different, unique. On top of the Thanksgiving thing, right? That I was telling you about. My goal was to do a Thanksgiving meal. We wanted to do a Thanksgiving meal, or a thankful meal. The name we called it was Thanksgivmas, right? Because we was blending Thanksgiving and Christmas together because we had the gifts in there. But the idea and the plan was to do it every 3 months because we didn't just want to do it on November, that Thursday, right? We going through a whole year. You are you saying we should only be showing thanks, being grateful during that one day on in that for that 1 month? I didn't like that either, and she didn't like that. She was like, yeah, that we've been blessed throughout the whole year. So every 3 months we decided to have that meal and to be thankful, to sit at the table, go around, go around and be like, what are you thankful for? And you list these things that you're thankful for, right? And it's important. I don't know how to stress this even more. It's so important for us to list those things because sometimes we overlook the simple things. We because we as humans want so much. We're in competition with ourselves and with our neighbors and with people at work and colleagues and all this stuff. We're in competition and we don't even know it. That we forget all the simple things that we have, all the simple things that we should be eternally forever grateful for, right? So we go around the table, we do what we're grateful for. We have our son doing it, and my wife, and then me. And I took that, and I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure maybe she did that in her family, but I know when we was younger, we did that same thing. We would sit around the table during Thanksgiving, and we would list the things that we're thankful for. And it's not a drawn out novel, but you hit what you're thankful for, and then you pass it on. And it's just to reflect and to really for you to hear it come out of your mouth and really it hits you, be like, man, it felt like this year was rough. But when I look back, wow, and it makes you more thankful to where you are at that moment, right? It's hard to complain once you're sitting at that table and you're listing the things that you are grateful for: life, health, and strength. That's always my first. My life, health, and strength. And then I go into my family, my wife, and the kids, and all that. But without that, I wouldn't have any of those other things. Mobility of my fingers, my arms, my legs. That stuff we forget about when we realize that there's people that don't have. They can't use their bodies. They can't use their limbs. They don't have family members. They don't have people that love them. They don't have a roof over their head. We got a new house. We got a new house during these crazy times. If you haven't heard my previous episode, I won't complain. I refuse to complain this shit. Or at least complain about any materialistic things or things that were under my control. I didn't want to complain about any of that garbage because I know the struggles and how good we have it right now, right? So, it's amazing. So that's what we're doing. That's our family tradition. Thanksgivmas. I remember we told my mom, and she's like, "Why you gotta call it Thanksgivmas? What? Why not just call it Thanksgiving to be extra different?" You gotta be extra different, right? And but yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, and I encourage you not to do the same thing, but to create your own family traditions that you can pass down to your kids and your kids pass down to their kids. Restore the meaning of these holidays that you're celebrating. And that's my whole goal. That's the whole purpose of what we're doing, to restore the meaning of these holidays that we're celebrating. Christmas is coming up, right? Christmas is around the corner. These days are flying. And we decided to, at first, I think 2020, we stopped celebrating it because I didn't like where it originated and all the different stories that came up with it, right? And then on top of that, we don't know when Jesus Christ was born. We know he was born. The Bible doesn't mention a day. It doesn't mention a day. It doesn't mention a month, from my understanding. Now, if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, DM me, message me, let me know. But from my understanding, there's no date or month listed. And that further lets me know that it's irrelevant. The purpose of his birth was to announce to the world that he is coming to save us. He's here to save you. That's what I got from it. So, today we had a discussion, and we're gonna celebrate it on another day. We're gonna bring in the new year. We're gonna tie the new year and the 31st all together, and recognize Jesus' birth, and that'll be our thing. And I know some people are like, well, why do that? Why not just celebrate it on the 25th? Why must you be different? Again, I'm creating my own thing. My family, we're creating our own thing. Do we really know when he was born? We don't. Are you even celebrating his birth, or are you celebrating the gift giving part? So while you're questioning what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, what are you doing it for? Why are you celebrating it? That, if you're gonna question me, ask yourself these same questions. All right. I'm just saying, I'm not telling you to switch up every holiday just to, be different or whatever. All I'm saying is to create and restore the meaning of these holidays within your family so that they actually mean something and they don't mean, oh, this is a gift day. Oh, this is a discount day. Restore the meaning. Restore the meaning. I should probably change the title to this episode. Matter of fact, I am. I'm going to change it right here, right now. Let me hold on. Let me see. You hear all those clickety click clicks. Yeah, restore the. Oops. It won't let me put my M capitalized for some reason. What is going on here? There we go. There we go. We got it. There we go. There we go. Restore the meaning. I like that. I like that. All right. But yeah, this has been a great year. This has been, there's been many. I'm not gonna lie. There's been some ups and downs, and this year we didn't get to celebrate every 3 months like the plan was, because money was kind of tight. But and that's another thing. See, we got to get away from I'm not even gonna say we, because this is on me. I have to get away from, we didn't celebrate it because I didn't feel like we had what I would think or what I thought represented a Thanksgiving meal. It's ridiculous. As I'm sitting here saying restore the meaning, right? Look at that. Wow. Wow. We have to get away from what we think represents the holiday. If the holiday is about being thankful, we could have sat around the table on that third month and just told each other what we're thankful for. Whether it was over nachos, whether it was over a tuna sandwich, whether it was over a PB&J, be thankful because there were people who woke up and did not eat. There were people who didn't wake up. There were people who are sitting on the streets looking for their next meal. Let that sink in. Restore the meaning. That's what I got. So this is I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let it marinate. And that's another reason why, with my store, everything that I'm doing, whether I'm, what I do, not what I do within my family is what I represent outside of that. So when it comes to my business, right? I don't have a lot of holidays matter of fact, I don't even post holidays within my business. I'll do Veterans Day. I'll send a post out saying Happy Veterans Day, and I think that's it. I don't really recognize many other holidays. Because I feel like it's all money driven. And I'm not about the money, so I'm not constantly posting up sales. But what we do for the business is every month I have multiple sales going on, If you signed up to the newsletter, you know this. If you're on my Twitter or IG, you know this. So I don't need a holiday to, you know, push a sale up on you. I do that out the goodness of my own heart. I do that because I want you guys to get what I'm offering because I'm in business. This is what I'm offering, but I'm not tying it to a holiday just to get sales. That's I'm not doing that. I offer sales throughout the year at various times. Each month, at least each month has at least two sales in them every month. So with that being said, how I live my life within my home is how do this. I do the same thing within my business. So if you were looking for a Black Friday sale on the Warriors Collection brand website, I'm sorry. We have a sale going on right now. What is it? I think it's a 15% off our self care and Warrior athletic gear. You know, that's there. We have the discount on the coffee if you want to pick up a subscription. So um, if I'm celebrating, and we're doing it the right way. We're restoring the meaning to that celebration. All right. So that's what we're doing. Guys, I hope that was insightful. I hope you understood what I was saying, where I was going with it. And I hope that you can, within your own family, create family traditions that you can pass on to your kids and really, bring back the meaning of that holiday that you're celebrating. A lot of stuff is being washed away. A lot of stuff is being covered, and we're losing what these days mean. We're losing what Thanksgiving was supposed to be about because it has been blocked by Black Friday and Cyber Monday. It's all about stuffing their faces and going out and spending money. We got to change that. Restore the meaning. All right, let's get into this contact information. Contacts, here we are. This is, again, like I said, brought to you by the Warriors Collection Network. Follow us on IG at Warriors _collection_. Follow the Warriors Collection Network at Warriors _collection_network. On that IG page, we, any videos that any news updates within the brand or anything that I'm doing outside of Warriors Collection brand, the network would have it, so make sure you're following that IG page. YouTube, again, if you're watching this on the video, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and like, share, and comment. Help us reach more people. On Twitter, follow me on Twitter at cthread1. And then we on TikTok. Like I said before, follow us on TikTok at Warriors Collection Brand. The audio side, if you're only interested in the audio, we are on many platforms: Spotify, Anchor.fm, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Audible, Overcast, Radio Public, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, and Breaker. I think I said that right. Breaker. Rolling that R. All right, folks. So it's been fun. This is what we're doing. Our next Thanksgiving meal will be, we're in November right now, so we got December, January, February. And it doesn't even matter. I don't care if we don't have the money for a ham or a turkey. If we're doing it over spaghetti, that's my New Year's resolution, to make sure that we celebrate and we, do our thankful dinner. All right. And I encourage you, again, trying to drive it home, encourage you to do the same thing. Restore the meaning of these holidays that you are celebrating. Restore the meaning. So with that being said, folks, I hope that you got something out of this. Again, check out the store, www.warriorscollectionbrand.com. Join our newsletter. Share with a friend. Let someone know that we're here. That we're here. We're challenging we're finding and challenging people to find that inner warrior in them. We're changing mindsets. Join the community. Join the community. With that said, folks, this is the Warrior's Vision podcast, and I am the Warrior. Y'all have a great night. Peace.